Hello, this is the lecture number 4 for the chapter sequence series for the class 11th, and we're discussing the 9.2 exercise, and we'll discuss today from question number 10. Now, what is given in the question number 10? It is given that the sum of first p terms of an AP is equal to the sum of first q terms. It is given, and you have to find the sum of first p plus q terms. Sum of first p terms of an AP is equal to, given that, the sum of first q terms, and you have to find the sum of first p plus q terms. So you write SP, that the sum of p terms will be n by 2, n is p, first term be a, and n is this, is equal to sum of q terms will be q by 2 to a plus q minus 1 into d. Now they are equal to each other. Arrange it, and when you simplify it, half will be cancelled out with this half. Multiply and open the bracket. 2AP will be p minus 1 into d is equal to 2AQ plus q minus 1 into d. They are equal to each other. Take all the terms to the same side and collect the like terms, and you will get 2AP minus 2AQ plus p minus 1 minus q minus 1. Collect the like terms and to the right hand side. You can take 2a common, so it will be p minus q, and simplify it, p square minus p, q square minus q into d. 2a p minus q. See the arrangement here. For this you can write p plus q into p minus q, and it will be plus sign here, minus minus. In this you can take minus common, so it will be p minus q into d is equal to 0. Now if you see it carefully, you are getting p minus q common in all the terms. See it very carefully. So it will be 2a, here will be p plus q and minus 1 will be there, into d equal to 0. So this comes out to be 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d equal to 0. Now because you have to find the sum of p plus q terms, so multiply both sides by p plus q upon 2. Now if you see the pattern here, the left hand side is coming out to be SP plus q, because in place of n we have p plus q, because p plus q minus 1, that is n minus 1 into d, 2a n by 2. So this is the main thing, multiply both sides by p plus q upon 2. So this is the sum of p plus q terms, which is coming out to be 0. So the sum of first p plus q terms in this question number 10 is coming out to be 0. See the pattern, how I have done this. Some pattern is there, some arrangement I have done to find the sum of first p plus q terms. Okay, so this is the question number 10. Now in question number 11, the sum of first p, q and r terms of an AP are a, b, c, and you have to show the following expression. What is given in question number 11? See it very carefully. Now 11 is given that the sum of first p q terms is equal to a, the sum of first q terms is b, the sum of first r terms is equal to c. This is given. ये आपको given है, and you have to show that, or rather you have to find the value of this a upon p into q minus r plus b upon q into r minus p plus c upon r into q minus p. You have to prove that, rather p minus q is equal to 0 you have to prove. ये आपको 0 के इक्वल लाना है. So start what is given. So SP will be equal to, let the first term be capital A and the common difference be capital R, because small a, b, c are already given. So it is sum of p terms will be p by 2 2a plus p minus 1 into common difference equal to a, and it will be q by 2 common difference is minus plus d, capital D, and the qth term will be q minus 1. First term taken as capital A, and the common difference I have taken this capital D. So SR will be R by 2 2a plus R minus 1 into common difference is equal to C. This is the given. Now if you see it carefully, we need this. यहाँ पर आपको a upon p लाना है, यहाँ पर b upon q, यहाँ पर c upon r. तो देखो अरेंजमेंट, सीधा अरेंजमेंट. तो what I am doing, I am taking this p to the right hand side and divide this bracket by 2, that it comes out to be a plus p minus 1 into d by 2. So this is the value of this a upon p. I have taken p to the right hand side and open the bracket with the, or multiply the bracket with 1 upon 2, so a plus p minus 1 into d by 2. Here also when you simplify it, it will be a plus q minus 1 into d by 2, it will be b upon q, and similarly when you solve it, it will be a plus r minus 1 into d by 2 is equal to c upon r. So these are the values of this a upon p, b upon q, and c upon r. Replace it. When you multiply and open the bracket, you will get 0. To replace the value of a upon p, which is a plus p minus 1 into d by 2 multiply by q minus r, and here also b upon q is a plus q minus 1 into d by 2 into r minus p, and here also c upon r is a plus r minus 1 d by 2 into p minus q. Now I will prove that this will be equal to 0. Now see the pattern here. Now you can collect the terms which are having a, वो सारी टर्म एक संग ले लो जिसमें a आ रहा हो, and collect all the terms containing d by 2. d by 2. See it very carefully. So the terms containing a here is q minus r. A term containing a here is r minus p, and the term containing here is a is p minus q. तो ये तो first bracket में आ गया, or you can multiply and open the bracket and you will get 0 also then. Now containing d by 2, it will be p q minus r into this is p minus 1. So the term containing d by 2 is p minus 1 into q minus r plus q minus 1 into r minus p, q minus 1 into r minus p, and the last is this d by 2 r minus 1 into p minus q. Now if you see it very carefully, all these terms are cancelling out. When you multiply and open this bracket, this is also coming out to be 0, and the total value is coming out to be 0, which is the right hand side of this question. So this is the question number 11. The sum of first p terms, the sum of first q terms, and the sum of first r terms is given, and I have taken the first term as this capital A and the common difference as capital D in this question. See it carefully like this. Okay. Now question number 12. What is given in question number 12? Read it. In question number 12, what is given? You read it. It is given that the ratio of the sum of m and n terms of an AP, the ratio of sum of m and n terms of an AP is equal to m square upon n square. ये आपको given है. And you have to show that the ratio of the mth term and the nth term is equal to 2m minus 1 upon 2n minus 1. आपको सम ऑफ फर्स्ट m एंड n टर्म की रेशो गिवन है, mth और nth टर्म की रेशो आपको पता करनी है. दिस इज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 12. नाउ सम ऑफ m टर्म्स विल बी m by 2. लेट द कॉमन डिफरेंस बी स्मॉल a and first term be small a and common difference be small d, and n by 2, sum of n terms 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to m square upon n square. Now simplify, ये 2 से 2 कैंसिल, m से एक ये m कैंसिल हो जाएगा, n से एक ये n कैंसिल हो जाएगा. तो जब आप क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई n 2a plus m minus 1 into d is equal to coming out to be, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करने पर m into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. When you solve it, जब आप इसको सॉल्व करेंगे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके, तो आपके पास जो d की वैल्यू आ रही है, दिस इज द कॉमन डिफरेंस इज कमिंग आउट टू बी, इसका कॉमन डिफरेंस आप पता कर लीजिए d कितने के इक्वल आ रहा है. आप सिंप्लीफाई करो, या फिर आप जब रेशो लिख रहे हैं यहाँ पर, तो हमारे पास जो रिलेशनशिप आ रहा है वो ये आ रहा है कि n इज इक्वल टू, n is coming out to be this is 2q minus 1, ये हमारे पास आ रहा है 2q minus 1. सो एंड m जो आ रहा है वो m ये आ रहा है 2p minus 1. जब आप इसको कंपेयर करेंगे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके, यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ this n is equal to 2q minus 1 and m is equal to 2p minus 1. और अब आपको रेशो पता करनी है mth और nth टर्म की, which is a plus this is m minus 1 into d upon a plus n minus 1 into d. जब आप ये वैल्यूज़ रखेंगे m और n की, जब आप ये वैल्यू रखेंगे इसमें ये values, when you put this value as n here and value of m here, you will get 2m minus 1 upon 2n minus 1. ये अपना कैलकुलेशन आप करके देख लीजिएगा. So this is the question number 12. See it carefully. This is question number 12. Now after that, question number 13, what is given in question number 13? It is given that Sn is given, which is equal to the sum of first n terms is given, which is 3n square plus 5n, and the mth term is equal to 164 is given, and you have to find m. This type of question you have done. From Sn you can easily find the nth term. Sn से आप Tn बड़े आराम से पता कर सकते हैं. तो आप Sn माइनस 1 निकालिए. कैसे? n की जगह n माइनस 1 रख करके. nth टर्म हमें पता है, फॉर्मूला होता है Sn माइनस Sn माइनस 1. ये हमने अभी 5-6 क्वेश्चन पहले से भी करा था. तो Sn इज 3n स्क्वायर प्लस 5n, ये भी बताया था कि द nth टर्म इज ऑलवेज विल बी अ लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल. तो Sn और Sn माइनस 1 की वैल्यू यहाँ रिप्लेस करिए. रिप्लेस इट. जब आपको सॉल्व कर रहे हैं तो जो इसकी nth टर्म आ रहा है, इट इज कमिंग आउट टू बी 6n प्लस 2. ये इसकी nth टर्म आ रही है. नाउ व्हाट इज गिवन? mth टर्म इज गिवन. mth, तो mth टर्म में n की जगह केवल m आ जाएगा, और ये mth टर्म आपको दे रखा है 164. और जब आप इसको सॉल्व करेंगे तो m इज कमिंग आउट टू बी 27. m कमिंग आउट टू बी 27 के इक्वल आ रहा है. दिस इज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 13. ना इन क्वेश्चन नंबर Sn गिवन था, हमने Sn माइनस 1 पता करा, इससे nth टर्म आ गया Sn माइनस Sn माइनस 1. इससे nth टर्म हमें पता चल गया. nth टर्म हमेशा एक लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल होता है. mth टर्म गिवन है तो m की जगह m रिप्लेस करा, और tm हमें 164 दे रखा है, तो n की वैल्यू आ गई इसमें. सो दिस इज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 13. नाउ व्हाट इज गिवन इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 15? नाउ इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 15, व्हाट यू हैव टू फाइंड? You have to find the arithmetic means between the given numbers. You have to insert 14th, it is. You have to insert in between 8 and 26. You have to insert 5 arithmetic means. Yeah, you have to find 5 numbers between them, so that they comes out to be in arithmetic progression. आपको यहाँ पर 8 और 26 नंबर्स दे रखे हैं और उसके बीच में आपको 5 नंबर्स यू हैव टू फाइंड सो दैट द नंबर्स विल बिकम एन अर्थमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन. तो हाउ मेनी टर्म्स विल बी देयर? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. तो देयरफॉर इसकी 7th टर्म कितनी हो गया? 7th टर्म 26 हो गया. 7th टर्म को आप a + 6d लिख सकते हैं. आपको फर्स्ट टर्म पता है तो यू कैन ईजिली फाइंड इट्स कॉमन डिफरेंस. कॉमन डिफरेंस 18. तो इसका जो कॉमन डिफरेंस आ गया 3 के इक्वल आ गया. तो a1 क्या है यहाँ पर? आपकी सेकंड टर्म है. ध्यान से देखिए, सेकंड टर्म का मतलब a + d मतलब 8 + 3 = 11. लाइक दिस यू कैन फाइंड द सेकंड अर्थमेटिक नंबर विच इज़ द थर्ड टर्म. थर्ड टर्म मतलब a + 2d. a + 2d का मतलब हो गया 8 + 2 × 3 दैट इज 6 + 8 दैट इज 14. अब ध्यान से देखें, कॉमन डिफरेंस 3 है तो 3 3 इंक्रीज होता चला जाएगा. एंड लाइक दिस a3 will come out to be 17, a4 will come out to be 20 and a5 will be come out to be 23 like this. So this is the way to insert the numbers between the two given numbers so that the terms are in arithmetic progression. We will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.